Hey guys, how you doing today? We have Universal Yums, and this month it's from Indonesia. So let's see what we've got in the box. I forgot to move my mirror out of the way. Oof. Funny. There's a little note in here and it says you might notice something different. Due to a series of shipping delays, the pandan and cocoa cream wafers listed on page 8 of your booklet didn't arrive in time to be included in your box. Don't worry though, because we've included a delicious surprise instead. Pandan and cocoa cream wafers sound good, darn. Alright, so we've got our little page here that gives us a little bit and our scorecard on the back, which I never actually fill out. On our little page here, it tells us about Sumatra, which is home to Rafflesia arnoldii, the world's largest flower, which also happens to smell like corpses. Well, that's fun. Jakarta, calling all shopaholics. With over 200 shopping malls, the city has one of the highest number of malls in the world. That's crazy. Kalimantan, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Most of the world's orangutans live here. That's cool. We couldn't find any to fit in your box, but you will find some other critters. It's funny. Central Java. This isn't just where the first Homo erectus fossils were found. It's also where we found your corn chips. A little skull. Or a skeleton for the bones. Komodo, home of the famous Komodo dragon. The world's largest lizard. Papau, I think. Ancient seashells lie atop Mount Jaya, maybe, proving it was once the bottom of the ocean. Interesting. And it also, you notice, like through Indonesia over here, it has New Guinea, Malaysia. So it's not just one spot. Technically, it's a collection of places. All right, and then you have the booklet that they spoke of in the little flyer. That's really cool. Looks like a temple of some sort. Off we go to Indonesia. And there's always some explore about the place that it's going to. It tells you about a song playlist. It always has something speak, so it's some kind of a language thing. Ever feel like you're so tired that you're like a light bulb without energies? Locals have an expression for exactly that. Tinggal 5 watt. I probably said that totally wrong because it doesn't give a pronunciation guide. It always has what you might know about Indonesia, which it has with 17,508 islands, including about 6,000 inhabited ones. Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world. If you don't, it actually says, if you can't remember geography class, an archipelago is a collection of islands. I knew that though. It would take you more than 12 hours to fly from side to side. I knew it was the largest archipelago. I didn't know exactly how many islands there were though. That's pretty cool. What you might not know. A whopping 87% of Indonesian population identifies as Muslim. That's more than any other country in the world. How did a religion with its roots in Saudi Arabia spread 4,500 miles away? Some say it began with merchants who brought the religion along with silk and spices. And then there's always a recipe in here. Right down here, it's a fried rice. It says nasi goreng, Indonesia's national fried rice dish. Red chili, garlic, onions, chicken. Oh, I'm like, kikap manis? What's that? Sweet soy sauce, it says. White rice, cold, day old. 4 eggs fried, 2 cucumbers cut into wedges, and 2 tomatoes cut into wedges. That actually sounds kind of good. There's always a little trivia train in here, which I don't usually go through. Then it tells you about your items here. And it has the nutrition facts. Gives you a little more information, some more little games in there. A day in the life. There's usually somewhere back here some kind of a drink. In this one, it's jamu juice, a healthy boosting super drink. Turmeric peeled and sliced, ginger peeled and sliced, water or coconut water, honey or maple syrup to taste, and a squeeze of lime or lemon to taste. Not sure I'd like that. There's the picture of the drink. And then there's a little, this one has 5-minute folklore, but there's always a few little things. So it's kind of fun if you have kids to go through the trivia games and such. Get them to learn a little about what's going on. So we're going to start with the big bag right on top. Potato chips. Chitato. Fried noodles flavor. That sounds like an interesting flavor for chips. I really hope nothing in here is squished too much because the box was a little bit dented, and then one of the cats decided she needed to nap on it a few times because, you know, cats are good for that. This really does smell like a bowl of ramen, kind of. It smells weird. It smells like fried noodles. All right. Well, they just got a little spice off of that. I don't know. Interesting. The next thing we have is roasted corn flavored tortilla chips. I did not think to grab my water to help kind of get one flavor out and the next flavor in. All right. Oh, they're cute little tortillas. Look at them. It definitely tastes like roasted corn. Like roasted sweet corn on the cob. Because, you know, obviously most tortilla chips, all tortilla chips, taste like corn in some way anyways. But this is distinctly a sweet corn. A sweet roasted corn. Alright. The next thing we have is usagi balls. This is barbecue artificial flavor. Oh, and they're not getting their little balls. It's like a cheese puff, but barbecue flavor. Oh, not barbecue sauce like you'd expect barbecue sauce in the U.S. It's hard to pinpoint the flavor. Like, it doesn't taste like barbecue to me. Trying to make sure I find all the savory things before I move on to sweet. Some good looking stuff in there. I don't know if these are sweet or savory, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna guess savory because it says chili flavor, but it says Tic Tac cassava snack. I wonder if they're tiny because the bowl. Oh gosh, they really are. Look at this. They're little tiny puffs. Reminds me of Dippin' Dots. They're pretty crispy. If they weren't chili flavor, I'd say they're like a cereal. It's funny. Oh, it's a spicy tapioca snack, it says. It'd be like a tapioca pearl, but crispy. I don't know. I'm not really getting a chili flavor off of it. It's kind of bland, actually. Interesting. All right. What's next? We got a couple different kinds of gummies. Let's see what... Oh! Look at that. There's 4 of them. Malkist Ollie's Cheese Cocoa Cookie. Cheese Choco Cookie. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Oh, they rip apart from each other. In theory. It looks perforated. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera. But it looks like there's perforations across here. But, oh, there it goes. Oh, not really. That didn't work well. Hold on. This is why I have scissors. I went to go cut it, and I was like, oh, it's perforated. That'll make it a lot easier. Or not. Not at all. It didn't break apart the way it should have. All right. This one's already half open anyhow, so let's go for it. It's like a single little crisp. Sorry, there's a big crumb right there. I'm trying not to drop. All right, so it's kind of like a cracker looking. Kind of like a saltine texture. I'm not sure that I'm really good. I don't know. It's a weird flavor. Like, I kind of get a hint of cheesiness. But then I actually taste more of a white chocolate than regular chocolate, even though you can see there's chocolate sprinkles on it. It's weird. Weird. It's the best I can come up with on that one is weird. I don't know. Okay. Next thing we have is Bang Bang White. White chocolate coconut wafer cookie. Looks like. Kevin's not a big fan of coconut, so I don't know if he'll want part of this one or not. Oh, come on. It definitely looks like a chocolate coated wafer cookie with little coconut flakes in it. That's good. Yep. You know what it reminds me of? Those little Rocher balls that are Raffaello, I think, the white ones. That's what this reminds me of in taste. Pretty good. Okay. And then we've got Decca Crepes Choco Banana. We had little folded wafer cookies like this last month before, that were a cherry. That was pretty good. Or at least judging by the picture on the outside. No, it's exactly little wafer cookies. They're clearly chocolate. I'm assuming there's banana flavor in there, although all I see is chocolate. I smell the artificial banana. So, that's your little cookie. I can dig it. It's pretty good, actually. Now, I don't know if this is a coffee flavored biscuit or a biscuit to have with coffee. It just says Coffee Joy, Italian Moment, Indulgent, Irresistible Coffee Biscuit. That's why I'm not sure, like, if it tastes like coffee. Oh, that's cute. There's 2 little packs in here in the box. Let me set the box down. I just don't know if this is going to taste like coffee or just something you're supposed to eat with your coffee. Let's find out. Maybe. You can get it open. Sorry, I was just trying to see what the noise was. Apparently there's a kitten over there taking a bath and making noises. Okay. So inside of that package, you got this little tray full of little wafers. Come on. Get it out. Oh, there we go. I got one out. There's like a dusting of sugar across the top of the little crisp. It's a very light and airy little cracker. Definitely a coffee flavor. I wasn't sure what to expect from that. I just could have read the ingredients, but kind of almost has a caramel flavor. Like, it's not I don't know if it's really, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it's okay, but it's kind of a coffee caramely taste. And since I'm not a fan of coffee, not my favorite, of course. I feel like we've gotten these before. Cadillacs. Gummy Cadillacs. Right. Caramely. I don't know how this is going to taste. Oh, on the back it has there's a powerful black curtain purple sedan, impressive cherry red Cadillac, and ultimate strawberry pink wedding car. That's funny. I think this one's supposed to be the black currant. I feel like we've gotten gummy cars before. They're a very solid gummy. Like, jujube strong. Flavor's good though. Just jaw-popping chewy. How's that for a descriptor? I'm really having a hard time with it. Bring it up. The next one we have is Millie Moo's Fruit Gummy Cows. That's funny. I'm still trying to get through this gummy Cadillac. Like, really. Those little cow. You know what this reminds me of? Lifesaver Cream Savers. Do you remember those? Sorry, I gotta get this gummy out of my teeth. Got stuck. But do you remember the little Lifesavers Cream Savers? They were hard candies that were swirled like this. I thought these little guys maybe can think of. Tastes strawberry. That one does. I was looking to see if it had a flavor, because I'm wondering what this one is. Caramel? Root beer float? I don't know. I think it is supposed to be like a root beer or cola. I don't know. And the last thing is peach gummy rings. I'm pretty sure I'll like these. Although I'm curious how different they are from our peach rings that we have here. Because, of course, peach gummy rings is something we're used to around here. They're definitely smaller than the ones we usually have around here. Other than that, they look about the same, though. And they taste the same, too. So those are good. I like those. So there we go. We had a few savories. Quite a few sweets. I don't know that I had a favorite out of the savories. Maybe the roasted corn tortillas. They were pretty good. The fried noodle chips were interesting. These barbecue balls, I still don't know what kind of barbecue it's supposed to taste like, because it doesn't taste like barbecue to me either at all. And then these little guys are interesting because they're so tiny. They're almost hard to eat. And I don't really get a chili flavor out of those either. So I guess if I had to pick a favorite savory, it would have to be the tortilla chips that taste like roasted sweet corn. Of all the savory, or the sweets, there was actually quite a few sweets. What did we have? We had the chocolate banana. We had the coffee cookies. We had this cookie, which is weird. Coconut and all the gummies. I'd say the coconut and the chocolate banana wafer cookies were my favorite of those. These are just weird to me because it is kind of cheesy and it's kind of white chocolatey and it's just kind of weird. And I'm not a big fan of these because they're kind of that coffee flavor. I mean, I'd eat them if I had to, but never going to be my favorite. And anything coffee flavor is never going to be my go-to. I did really like these though. That coconut wafer and the banana wafer was really good. So what did you guys think? Any of these snacks ones that you'd like to try? Talk to you guys later.